Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Thursday, October 24, 2013. I am astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. I have made it to Mount Shasta to channel this high vibrational message for you. And I'm coming from pure high vibrational energy. I want to say that this is a spot of a portal for very high vibration, and it coincides a lot with Pleiadian, very high vibrational energy, which I align with, if you didn't know, on this channel. I just don't bring it up all the time, because really the source of becoming a high vibrational light being is to spread your light. You don't need to own that title. The truth is, what title are you owning in your life now, and is it represented by the core of your naked truth? That's where we're at in our lives now. This is a calling in this period to those that are ready to live in their light, to spread their light. And you've got to adjust your reality now to make this happen. You've got to adjust your outer world. There are a lot of people out there that know inside who they are, know inside that they need to be in that naked raw truth. This is naked energy. We have got the sun in Scorpio trining Neptune today. This is a huge portal that I'd opened. And we got the moon in Cancer here. It's all connected in this water energy. It's about truth. This is about rawness. This is about emotion. This is about comfort levels. It can be very uncomfortable if you're not identifying correctly with your outer world based off your light, your truth anymore. No more can you step into a structure of your life that's based off these rules and these old ways. You have got to find comfort in stepping into the new energy. And it can be fearful. This is also us releasing a lot of our past and stepping forward into our future, into a future that's more aligned in our high vibrational energy. This is in between eclipses. This is not a practice round. This is a very powerful transition point in our lives. And it's important for you to align with your highest vibration now, your highest light. Because it's not about the title of I'm this or I'm this light or I'm this. It's about just living in it and becoming the power of it, serving with this light. And in your life, you have got to turn your light on, because in many ways, this is highlighting where your unconscious realms have created a life of misery or a life of untruth or a life where you're not pure and naked. That you're contaminated by bullshit. Bullshit. You know, that South Node in Taurus represents what bullshit means. The worst is when we identify with so much of these material or these value systems that are not aligned in truth of who we are. And we have got to go down to the bottom to make sure that we're not wearing bullshit in our life, that we're not identifying with bullshit in our life, and that we're living in our raw core truth. And today is that day to test to see how well your emotions align with that. Are you emotionally comfortable more in the bullshit, or are you more emotionally comfortable in the work that the light represents, the spreading of light, the stepping into your power, the stepping into who you really are on the inside? This world has identified so much with bullshit that you're gonna have to 100% now identify differently, identify uniquely in who you are, identify with the core and the rawness and the naked truth of who you are. It's uncomfortable because the universe is making you go naked into who you are, and this outer world doesn't represent that. That's a new age, right? A new age is us changing it, but we're still left with a lot of the old remnants of what it is. So it can be difficult. It can be uncomfortable right now. And you're gonna have to face things and not escape. And you're gonna have to go for readjusting your life completely. In our relationships, I think this has a lot to do with relationships, and relationships to jobs, relationships with people, relationships to our lovers, relationships to things that are not aligned with our design of who we are internally, of what we really want inside. Are you living your life by external contracts or internal contracts? Are you living your life by external means or internal means? This is intense. It's as raw as that mountain right there. He's intense. Mr. Mount Shasta is intense. I can't even look at him because he's so intense. And I got the sun right here, and we're in between eclipses, faded karmic times, because these emotions are representing to our karma. that we are shedding off our old karmas and stepping into new, and that goes with our relationships. And I'm talking on every which way of relationships. Physical, mental, psychological. Pluto, Uranus are in their tight square, which is making this even more uncomfortable than ever. And it's time to break away. It's time to break away from what is not you. It's time to break away into your truth. You need to align with your pure essence. This is purity at its finest. Are you living in your pure energy? I'm gonna be real. Coming out here and doing a horoscope on Mount Shasta is pure. You know, it's following and putting my spiritual self, and I put my light spreading first. I put it beyond what I'm gonna eat today. I put it beyond what time I'm getting to my next destination. I put it all of this before. I put this before everything. I put it before a football game. I put it before everything in my life, to spread light, to spread my truth, to spread realness, to spread my core, to spread channeling higher vibrations on this planet. And as I'm sitting at a high vibrational Pleiadian spot, I ask you, are you a Malibu light of conduit change, or is your light burnt out? And are you caught up in a bunch of bullshit? Are you eating bullshit? Are you not interacting with nature? Are you not interacting with this world? Are you not interacting with your truth? Are you not on the go? Are you not journeying? Are you not connecting with who you really are? That's pretty raw. I'm sorry. But it's what this time is about. And as the pressure comes on of the sun and Mercury, as it's starting to squeeze Saturn and Scorpio, it's work. It's work to put your light. The Scorpio energy is light once you deal with the dark. Once you come into your light, you will know. Because it feels raw. It feels intense. It's time. It's these couple weeks here where you start to see what you really want. And you've got to go for it no matter how weird it seems on the outer world. Stop following the magazines. Stop following your makeup. Stop following all these ways of, I can't feel my raw self if I don't have this or I don't have that. The truth is, you know, whether I have my hat off or flipped, or if I didn't do my hair, whatever, it's raw me, baby. This is me, and this is my core, and this is who I am. These are those times to represent and channel our inner selves, you know, and not focus so much on our outer, but focus on what we want and internally deeply want inside. Thank you to this channel and to this high vibration, because without it I would not be aware and I would not be here right now. And I think it's important for you, if you want to go deeper into the astrology, because I like to do this for all ages and all things, except for, you know, I do cuss, but it is a raw, real channel. Are you really living in your high vibration? Are you really channeling? Are you connecting with your past or your future? Are you connecting there? You really got to connect there now. This is what the new age wants in this in-between period. And that's why I'm here, and that's what I got told to channel you today. Because it's not going to be comfortable to get to the spot. Believe it or not, I'm not even fully comfortable even where I'm at. But I know I'm living in my truth. I know I'm living in what I am, and it's the comfort and still pushing for that, because I'm making my outer world more and more every day who I really am in the inside. And you have to go against the grain to do that. Because this society, this humanity, this earth has been screwed up to have you go against the grain, or to go with the grain. It's time for you to go against it. And that's how you follow your truth. That's how you find what you really want on the inside. Are you connecting correctly with everything that you are and everything that you want and who you want to be with and what you want to be with? Really? It's time to ask yourself that. But I love you guys, and I'm channeling you to this from raw, truthful love, because at the end of the day I love you, and the universe loves you, and this is tough love time. Because tough love will get us to the ultimate love. Because we all haven't got to experience yet the highest vibration of love because of the way we've set this earth up, and the way we set ourselves up, and the way we set up the society. And look at these relationships people are in. I do more relationship readings where it's very obvious. One person is obviously spiritually aware and the other is completely dead off and completely unconscious. And people are just sitting there giving their energy away to people who do not want to have their Malibu light on anymore, that just have it off. So I ask you, are you connecting with everything, your job, your relationships, your whole life? Do they repeat or reflect the same light that you have deep inside of your heart and deep inside of you? It's time to ask yourself that. Because if it's not, you're gonna need to put the work in to make that true. Or it's not Scorpio land and you're just eating bullshit for dinner and lunch and breakfast and you're sleeping in it. Woo! Mount Shasta, baby! That's what we do here. I'm fucking crazy. But I love you guys. Anyways, back to the real stuff. I love you. That was some deep shit. I love you. I will see you guys soon. If you guys want a reading, hit me up. The first week in November, I'm booking right now. Got some slots left. And my November webinar, I'm back in LA, November 2nd, to do that from my house in Hollywood at 8 a.m. Pacific. Thank you guys for all of your support, and I will see you tomorrow for the weekend forecast.